Hi guys, Wade again. I'm still down in the wetlands doing some filming today with the DJI Osmo Mobile, just getting the hang of it. And a couple of people have been asking me recently, how did I get into diving? Even though I grew up on the coast, I never was sort of a water baby. I never learned to surf or anything like that. And yeah, so Frankie and I were on holidays on Redang Island off the coast of Malaysia. And it's sort of a dive/snorkel resort island. And we were snorkeling every day, and I really wanted to try diving, so I did what's called a Discover Scuba. It's essentially you put all the gear on, you don't learn any of the theory, you just get underwater and they basically hold you like you're a new puppy. They just literally hold you, they do all the mechanical work for you. You don't have to think, you just look, you enjoy it. That's where I really sort of decided that I really wanted to taste and keep diving. Frankie, unfortunately, he freaked out as soon as his eyes basically went underwater, and he chickened out and has never dived since. He snorkels a bit more, and he snorkels when we're traveling through Asia, but I'm the one who's continued diving. So I did my open water when I came back, which is the base level. Then in Indonesia earlier this year, I did my advanced, which allows me the qualification to go to 30 meters, as well as some other skills that are built in with that, such as drift diving and navigation and things like that. And more recently, I actually have done my PADI rescue course, which gives me a lot more skills about finding a missing diver, recovering a diver who's unconscious underwater, God forbid, as well as thinking through rescue procedures and things like that. I work for the emergency services, so I've got a bit more of an idea of command and control and things like that, but it's really awesome course. Unfortunately, I did it in almost the depths of winter in Canberra, where it was, so I didn't do it in Canberra, but it was the east coast of Australia. Down the south coast, it was between 10 and 12 degrees Celsius in the water. I did not want to be there. We did what was needed to get it done, but it was really interesting, the level of responsibility you accept when you're trying to find and recover an unconscious diver, because obviously you want to turn that unconscious diver from a missing unconscious diver to a found conscious diver, and things like that. But also it made me really examine my own gear, and is it the safest, the easiest, the best gear I can use. And for me, some of my other videos, I'll put some links up, but I showed you my BioLite Travel BC, buoyancy control device, in cold water. If I've got my gloves on, my 5mm gloves, shit, straight up and down. It's too flexible, too light. I don't have the control of the clips, things like that. I have an old bomb-proof Scuba Pro, I think it is, that I bought secondhand and I actually learned to dive in cold water. That's what I'll use. Big clips, big chunky stiff shoulder straps, things like that. In the warm waters of Indonesia, Malaysia, Thailand, sure, BioLite, totally fine, because I don't wear gloves. And then you've got the tactility and the ability to feel the clips pop and things like that. So if I could take one super thing, like introspective comment from the rescue course, it was learning about your gear, learning about other people's gear. So I hope you like this episode, and I'll put it up pretty shortly. Thanks. I really wanted to thank my Patreon supporters, because without people like them, videos like this wouldn't be able to be made. So you'll see the link to Patreon, which is Wade About, and I really wanted to say thank you again.